Yad and welcome to Four Directions of Wellness. I'm Roberta Diswood. Tuol Bahanishla, Sisakadni Bushishchin, Nakaida Net Dishache, Hanahni Dishanella. Today we have two guests that work with the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition, Byrickson Henderson and Dana Nez. Byrickson, go ahead and tell us about yourself.
Yad Shay Byrickson Henderson in Shia, Tasha in the Shlento, Tkatnazani Bushishchin, Ozay Tachini Ada Shiche, Tachini Ada Shanella. I am the coordinator to Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition.
Well, thank you for being here. And Dana, go ahead and tell us about yourself.
My name is Dana Nez. I am Tolhana born for Sidnajini. My che is Toda Chitni and my name is Tabaha. I am the American Indian Life Skills Instructor and part of the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition.
Well, thank you guys both for being here. So go ahead and tell me, what is the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition?
Well, the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition is a group of compassionate community members and workers that have come together. They all saw a need and acted upon it. The coalition began in 2004 as the Shiprock Meth Task Force. They saw a need and they acted upon that. From there, it transitioned from the Shiprock Meth Task Force to the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition in 2008. With that, they also received the DFC grant, which is a drug-free communities grant, which came from SAMHSA, which is the Substance
Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Okay.
Yeah. And with that, the coalition has been around for a little over 10 years. We focus on prevention among young people, on alcohol and substance abuse, including prescription drug misuse.
Okay. And so are there any sort of core values, anything that you guys all follow along with this coalition?
Okay. So with core values, so one thing that sticks out in particular for the coalition is relationship, family, relations of all kinds. We try and focus together as a group we focus on the challenges and how to go around the challenges and how to conquer those challenges in the community to make it more positive for the young people and for everybody that lives in the area. What we try and do is to keep culture and tradition, also to continue to introduce that through the trainings that the members of the coalition offer and the different presentations that we do.
And is there anything in particular that you guys model your coalition after or use?
The Navajo wellness model is something that we take from for the coalition, understanding that with the Navajo wellness model, following the path of the sun, Shabik Echo as Aoda. So making sure that we understand, our actions and make sure that we're taking care of ourselves, our family, our community, and then the environment. Making sure that we understand the repercussions of what we're doing and making sure that, we're living a positive, healthy, and a good life, so that way we can be a positive example to our community and to the young people for sure.
And so you explained a little bit about what the Navajo wellness model is. Is there anything more you want to go into about it?
The Navajo wellness model in particular is a teaching that the holy people gave to us. It's all about understanding and having reverence for ourselves, the community, and the environment and our families. Making sure that we take into consideration all the positive in the environment, our community, family, and within ourselves. For us to be able to make a positive impact, we have to be able to take care of ourselves first and to take care of our families. So with the Navajo wellness model, we definitely want to be able to reach the community with that, to reintroduce cultures and traditions. It's always interesting to see how people describe the Navajo wellness model. Everybody does it a little different. But in all, it comes down to the same thing, just respect and being able to understand that wellness, being healthy, being positive, is a way of life. And that we follow the path of the sun from dawn to day, twilight, to dusk and nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So go ahead and tell me, what is the overall mission of the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition?
Well, it's to bring people together in the Shiprock agency through businesses, just community, whatever resource they can provide, and we just share a network, collaborate, and just help the coalition and the community grow in a positive direction.
And also talking about that, so what is the vision of the coalition?
The vision of the coalition is committed to Diné beauty, health, and wellness. Mm-hmm. This is the part where I think, I would like to think that the coalition got its name, or at least, was an idea for it. Because the obvious reason is health, wellness, and beauty. We're taught to, walk in beauty, to walk in harmony, to walk in balance. Health, to take care of yourself, to take care of your family, and last but not least, wellness, mm-hmm. to make sure that you're healthy overall, like spiritually, physically, and mentally.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what are some of the things that the coalition has accomplished?
Within the coalition, we actually accomplished several things. We've definitely accomplished the capacity of having members come on a regular basis to every coalition meeting. Also creating collaboration, a strong collaboration with Shiprock Chapter, Northern Diné Youth Committee, Northern Navajo Medical Center Pharmacy, with the schools, mm-hmm. and with the public, with law enforcement, public safety, yes. Another one of the accomplishments we've done actually is part of our environmental strategies is looking for underage party spots or hangouts. And what we did was, off of a focus group we've done with the criminal investigators, we actually got a tip on a house and an area in Shiprock. So what we did as a coalition is we collaborated with Diné College, with the beautification project, in conjunction with the Shiprock chapter, mm-hmm. and Central Consolidated School District, and we cleaned up the area. It took 2 days. Mm-hmm. It was very hot. It was hot, but we got the job done. Mm-hmm. So it was really amazing, and it was a really good feeling that we did something for the community, mm-hmm. something positive, something for them to see.
And so taking a lot of that, so you're able to make a change in where, I guess you could say, the party spots are, and making them something that is, I guess, more undesirable for them to go into because now it looks nice. Yeah,
so now the neighbors can see in the area, the weeds that were around that house were ridiculously tall. Mm-hmm. Being able to clear all that and to make sure, the neighbors can see each other and see the house and keep tabs on each other. Yeah. And to be able to see the house from the highway or the road, that made a big difference. So we definitely want to focus on those areas, the party spots and the hangouts. That's just one of our environmental strategies with the coalition.
Mm-hmm. And is there any other future goals that you guys have for the coalition?
Some of our future goals for the coalition will stem from the focus groups that we've done, the extensive focus groups we did with the community adults, with the youth, with housing, being able to, and law enforcement, mm-hmm. Being able to calculate all that information, all that feedback, and coming into the next fiscal year, being able to utilize all that information that we got to be able to move forward and figure out how we can have these future strategies and how to accomplish them and how to get the community involved to help us for sure. Yeah. Another one of future goals would definitely be working with the schools and their school policies to be able to focus on underage drinking in or around school property. So that's another one of our future strategies for sure.
And
goals.
so you mentioned a grant. Can you tell us what that grant is?
Okay, our grant is the Drug Free Communities Grant that helps support the coalition and help support the community. The grant focuses on prevention among substance abuse, substance and alcohol prevention, as well as prescription drug misuse. We definitely want to be able to use this grant to better the community as much as possible. They first received this grant in 2008 when the transition happened from Shiprock Meth Task Force to Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition. The grant is for 5 years, so we actually got it last year. So it'll last, the grant will end in 2020, the fiscal year. So we're hoping to get a lot done between now and 2020 for sure.
Well, it sounds like a really good program. And I know, Dana, you had mentioned that you're the American Indian Life Skills
Instructor.
So go ahead and tell me what that is.
Well, American Indian Life Skills is a culturally tailored curriculum specifically for Native American students. And it's a suicide prevention life skills. And so we just go into the schools, Newcomb, Shiprock, Northwest, Career Prep, Aztec dorms. We go into Kayenta, Shanto, both the middle schools and high schools over there. And we just teach life skills that deals with depression, anger, stress, the signs of those. And then we teach how to overcome it using, just modern life skills.
Approaches?
Yeah, modern approaches, and also we take into account also the traditional part of it, which is pretty cool. The youngest we've taught is 7th graders, and we go all the way to seniors.
How do the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition and ALS work? How do they work together? Or AILS, sorry.
It's fine. Well, it's really cool because there's a lot of resources that we find in the coalition because there's different community members that attend the meetings. So, for example, the Northern Diné Youth Committee, they attend, and we can refer the students to go to that whatever event they're having, or I know they meet every Monday night. So we have them, that's a resource that the students can use to occupy their time, or maybe just to relieve stress or something like that. And then we also, I know there's workforce, there's AmeriCorps, there's a ton of people that not only share their resources with us or that are willing to help us in our curriculum to help the students, but we can in return refer the students back to that, and it's like a full circle.
Oh, that's good.
Going around, yeah.
So the coalition brings together people with all different backgrounds and talents and skills from all of the local community, right? So what are you looking for in people who maybe want to join this coalition?
Well, I think what we're hoping is that the community will find us. That we always remember that it's a community coalition. We definitely want to have community members that are passionate about making a change, making that difference. We want them to be able to be a servant to others, also to be able to help the community. You don't have to have a specific job title or education. You just, want to be willing to be able to make that positive change of being a great example for our young people and to be able to support one another. We, like I said before, we are kind of like a family. We definitely want to encourage our members to come out, to check us out, and see what we're all about, see if this fits for you, definitely. We're all smiling faces in that coalition, so we're pretty welcoming in that sense. We do meet, the coalition meets every third Thursday of the month here at Northern Navajo Medical Center in the second floor at Najoni Conference Room B. We are also on Facebook if you want to like us or join the group at Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition.
Okay. So those are some really good ways to, so you mentioned it's the third Thursday of every month, right?
Yes, third Thursday of every month from 8:30 to 12.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, then. Well, I want to thank you guys both for being here with us today and sharing about what the Diné Bá Hózhó Coalition is all about. This has been 4 Directions of Wellness, Hagonet.